Ever since this sculpture of a half-naked sleepwalker came to Wellesley College in February, it's drawn a lot of attention, but unfortunately, not all of it good.
My first reaction was why someone needed to do this.
On May 20th, several locations on campus were vandalized with yellow paint, including artist Tony Matelli's Sleepwalker.
It's rather disrespectful to the artist because they can't take the paint off without destroying the statue.
The sculpture is part of an exhibit being featured at Wellesley College's Davis Museum. This is the sculptor's first solo exhibit in the United States. When we spoke with the museum's director when it first opened, she told us that nobody was ready for the local, national, and worldwide reaction.
The reaction to the Sleepwalker was extremely startling to me and to the artist. I think we were not at all expecting the social media and then mainstream media pickup of the story. It really, it kind of ran wild in a way that I'm seeing as a case study in the way that social media informs other media outlets or prompts other media interest. That was unpredictable.
For months, the museum and students on campus were bombarded with questions about the exhibit and sculpture.
I was having other people contact me, friends at other colleges states away, wondering what this thing was and why it was getting all this hype. Unfortunately, I think a lot of that hype came from headlines like, "There's a naked man scaring women at a women's college," which didn't really capture the nuances of the arguments going around it.
It was a conversation starter that Davis was excited about.
A campus community alive with conversation about art and about the way that art sparks ideas and feelings is a very lively place to be. This is really an extraordinary moment, and I think it's one of the ways that Wellesley shines, that here we are in this moment and everyone's participating.
But this is different. While some think it was bound to happen sooner or later, a big question is why now?
In the heat of everything, when it was really exploding on the news, people wanted to make statements and that kind of thing, and I wondered why they wouldn't have done this thing then, because now there's not many people on campus, people have forgotten about the issue. And it seems like it wasn't just an issue with the statue, but with other things, and it wasn't a good way to express any resentment people might have had, and I don't see why it was necessary.
And college administrators agree. They issued a statement saying defacing valuable college property is not amusing nor a legitimate expression of opinion, and that a police investigation is underway. But for now, the Sleepwalker remains in its place, just with caution tape and a splatter of paint. A dramatic way to go out before the exhibit's taken down on July 20th. For Wellesley Media, I'm Natalie Kaplan.